All right, so we're looking at this low tier light tank replay I just played today on Ansk, and we're not looking at this to go over any big tier 10 strategies, gameplay. I kind of just want to go over autoloaders, positioning on shitty maps for light tanks like Ansk, and stuff like when to clip, what engagements to take, stuff like that. And I think I do a pretty good job in this replay showing those things. Like I said, it's lower tier, so everything's going to be a bit easier. Enemies will be a bit dumber, but we'll see what we can do here as we speed it up. I don't really know what this tank is. I'm just 3-marking it because it's a light tank. It's got a 6-round autoloader with kind of bad pen. Who cares what I'm running on it? Here, this is what I do in all tiers, basically lights or mediums. I'm looking for the easy shots at the start. One into the Oni easily. Poor shot. Who knows, that could have hit 50-50. So I'm not going to take a clip here because I figure this T29 is going to cross. And look how close to the left I'm aiming, so I know I get that second shot in. I want to get this next shot into the Ferdinand, but if he's not going to cross, I'm going to take a clip, right? And in tanks like this, I think the clip's like 19-20 seconds. Tanks like this, like tier 10, the TVP, the 13105, what else clips quickly? I can't really think of anything else. But the tanks that clip really nice and quickly, Burask, stuff like that, you want to take fairly aggressive clips, even if you get 1 or 2 shots off. You want to clip more than you don't want to. And as you play autoloaders, you're kind of going to get the feel for when you should clip and when your next shot of damage is going to come. You can see here I'm hesitating a bit because I don't really know where that Oni is. But I'm going to cross here. So I know the IS-3 is in J3. I'm just going to take a gamble to cross, hope he doesn't hit me. He hits a pretty good shot on my ass there. So that could cost me, right? That's almost half my HP in one shot, so that's not fun. I could have played more passive there because going across when I didn't really give me anything. It might let me get this shot on the T29 who fired. I know I'm going to get these shots off. But I didn't have to cross like that, and I could still be on full HP. So potentially a bit of a misplay there. Right, as soon as I go down, I'm not going to try to put my last 2 in the 5100. There's no point in that. I want to take the clip. I want to single someone out, because if I go around and put my last 2 in that 5100 and he gets a shot into me, it's just not worth it. I know the Oni's got the small gun, so I say, fuck it, I'll just take the shot. I wanted to try to maneuver around him so he wouldn't get the shot. He didn't. He got the shot. And now I'm on 100 health, right? And I've only done a bit of damage, and the scores are tied. But if I hadn't taken that IS-3 shot, I have a lot more options. Right now, I obviously don't want to go engage that IS-3 in Type 62. I'm a one-shot. I want to be looking for flank shots here. I know this Ferdinand and Panther's engaged to our right. I want to try to get a couple shots, and I think, yeah, I get fucking lucky here. That's just, I mean, you don't see that every day. That's 1,300 free damage, put me at 3k. But again, I'm going to take the clip right away. I only fired 2. But I want to take that clip. I've got like 10 seconds left on the reload already, right? I'm looking for that big peak burst damage, and you don't get burst damage by holding shots, especially when you're on low health, right? So this Pershing, I don't think he's got the greatest awareness. I loaded APCR for exactly this reason. I want it to be going through the fences. I know I'm going to hit him here. The Panther M10's in the back of my mind. You know, you'll notice I'm kind of looking at him, but he didn't poke up or anything, so I know I'm safe. Again, take the clip. As soon as that Pershing disappeared, I'm not trying to go for the Panther. I'm going for the really quick clip, and that lets me get my clip back online that much quicker. A good rule of thumb I like to do with fast loading autoloaders, if you're not sure if you should clip, you generally should. Now that's only with fast loading autoloaders. With stuff like the Bat Chat and other stuff, it's a bit harder. But you'll see I rotated north. I figured we have to try to protect north. The straight, they didn't see me coming. I was unlit, so I'm going to just confirm the kill on this guy real quick. And again, I'm going to take the clip. Now, my thinking here was the 1375 went back east, and I believe he pushes me here while I'm still clipping. Yep, so it could be a misplay, but just because I took the clip so decisively and early, and I know this thing clips so quickly, I'm going to have my clip up. There's nothing we can do. Here, easily you could argue I shouldn't have clipped. That's fine. I could have gone and killed the Indian Panther. I wasn't sure if the LTTB was going to push, and I noticed my Emil was completely AFK, so I decided to clip. I didn't really want to push that Indian right away because artillery's still in play and he could have aimed at me. He's engaged though now, and like I said, I clip so quickly. There's almost no consequences for doing it, right? So I've been on 100 HP for the last 2 or 3 minutes, and we've put out another 1500, 2000 damage. You just making smart pokes here with your autoloaders, right? Unfortunately here, I have to wait until they engage other people or I have to play my camo. I really don't have many other choices. I'm in a really hard place here because I can't run down the 0 line without being lit. So you'll notice I also take the clip here because what I'm figuring here, or what I'm hoping, is that Sturv will do exactly what he just did and get that one shot into Panther M10. And what I have to try to do, okay, there's the arty shell, so I know I got about 20 seconds. I want to try to bait this M10. This is slim, right? This is a slim shot. I'm going to try to get to the high ground and dip down when he comes through so he misses over me. He shouldn't, but there you go. He does. If I were playing at tier 10, I'd probably die there, right? Because the players are better, but I had to do what I had to do. Another artillery shot misses. That's lucky. That Panther M10 was just bad. I took the gamble. I didn't have any choice. I had to take that gamble. It worked out. One, we're at a lower tier. Two, Panther M10 player is probably not the best. It worked out in that instance. Like I said, probably wouldn't have worked out at tier 10, but you just got to maximize your plays because even at tier 10, maybe that works 2 out of 10 times type of deal. Now, we see it's just cleanup. We're going to win this game. I just have to not throw. Kill this artillery real quick. We'll speed it up here. I loaded heat. I didn't have to. I didn't know if I was going to see the Pershing out here, but that's retarded because I should have known he's on cap. I'm going to now keep a heat clip for the Pershing here. I know the Panther's going to die. This is just an easy win, even if Pershing is looking at me, which I had to assume he wasn't. Now this is annoying. The one fucking brick tile there. Poor shot there, went into a post or something, but this is going to be an easy win for us. And that's really it. A good game in a tier 7 light tank, right? But what more we want to focus on is the positioning and how I kind of lost too much HP at the start on that IS-3 cross, right? You big guns can really fuck you up. But then I really started conserving my HP. I got a little bit of luck against that artillery and especially against that M10 and with that ammo rack, but you got to have a bit of luck in these type of games. But other than that, like, we got to consider the sound positioning, right? Rotate it back up, and especially the clips. If there's one thing I want you guys to take away from this, it's how to play your clip tanks, right? That may not matter too much in Clan Wars right now because we're not playing too many clip tanks, like maybe 50Bs and bats, but this doesn't necessarily apply to them as much. But it's just these smart little decisions you have to make. You can start with the clips, and then it'll kind of cascade into other decision making, right? When do I fall back? When do I go in? Stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one.